Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Logic and Reason. Here we are. We're going to go over some stuff and do some things and talk some shit about some people who's doing stuff. How are you today? How are you?
Great. How are you? How are you guys? I'm so glad to be back with you all.
Yeah, it's a wonderful. She's been down, due to some major sicknesses, like the flu. Fucking flu. You go into the grocery store, you know where I went wrong is, I went into the vitamin store, right? During the sick season, don't go to the fucking vitamin store. That's all I gotta say, because they got like homeopathic stuff and like stuff for the cold and flu. And what happens is those bastards that sneak out of their house that are all fucked up and sick, and they go to the store like pretending that they're not sick, but they're still like drooling snot out of their fucking nose, and then they're grabbing bottles of stuff, and then the bottles are all wet, and they put them back on the shelf because they couldn't read, and they realized that they were in the men's health section, but it's a woman with a cold, and she was looking at like Viagra style medicines.
What?
And she realized that I have a cold, I don't need a boner. And then she switches over and she goes and checks some homeopathic stuff for like allergens and colds and flus. It snots all over the fucking bottle. Then what happens? Somebody like me, I logically go into the store to like get some stuff to prevent getting sick. But what happens is you pick up a bottle off of the shelf that some fucking snot drooly fuckwad blew their nose all over and decided to share with the general public. So everybody gets their sickenings. Fuckers. So then I brought the bottle home and gave it to her. How does it go? It's just how it goes,
Yeah, transferring sickness.
I'm terribly sorry. I completely apologize.
Oh, I'm glad that you're apologizing weeks after.
Yeah, I completely apologize, though. Theoretically and sincerely, deep in my heart and soul. Yeah, it's all in theory.
In theory.
Yeah.
We're just not really sure. You know what I like? What he just said. It's really important that you guys all get this. I'm not sick. I have allergies. How many of you people out there have dealt with these people? I'm not sick. I have an allergy.
Yeah, you know what? And that's funny because 2 days ago I'm standing in line at the gas station, right? And I typically don't talk bad about people or say anything, but I'm going to use the word dumb bitch in this particular situation just to justify this woman's cause in public. Now, she's behind me in line, and she keeps getting closer and closer to the back of me, and she's like, ka-choo! And then this other woman goes, oh, ma'am, do you have the flu? Literally asked her outright because this older woman was, nervous because she's older. It's probably more susceptible to getting a flu or a cold.
Which turns into bronchitis when you're around flus all the time.
Yeah, when you're around that, it gets all fucked up in you. And the woman's backing away, this older woman, and this other younger lady, she's like, no, it's just, I have sinuses and everything.
Oh, bullshit.
And that's exactly what I did. I turned around and I looked at the both of them and I go, bullshit, it's the flu. And I walked out of the store. Oh, and the one woman, she goes, I hope not. It was so funny, man. Fucked up.
You know that during February season, all the way into March, and even into the end of April, that it's the cold and flu season. Don't be pulling I have allergies and sinuses. We all know that if you're coughing and sneezing and runny eyes and itchy nose and runny everything else going down into your throat, please stay home. Have someone else do the shopping for you. I'm sure there are people out there that love you enough to do it for you. And if not, find somebody. We all don't want your sickness. We all don't want to be taking, like you said, vitamins that got snotted on and then find out later.
Yeah. There's a company out there that will go to the grocery store for you. There's an app.
Hey, yeah,
They'll have your shit delivered. And actually, it was my fucking idea that I get no credit for. I had it long before, but now they'll go to the grocery store for you for super dirt cheap and bring shit to your house. It's almost not worth it for the carrier, but they do it anyways for some reason. So you might want to look into that. I forget the name of the app.
Everybody needs a job.
Yep. But I forget the name of the app. So if you're sick, do that. And you know what? It's okay to not go to work. It's okay to not go to school, you know. Your boss might not think it's okay, but you know what? You're not spreading something around, you know, and what you're doing for the rest of the people out there, yeah, you're doing the right thing deep down. So no matter how bad anybody makes you feel, or if they try to make you feel like you're a loser because you're not going to work even though you're sick, no, you're doing everybody a favor. You know, everybody else could shut the fuck up. They deserve to get sick. They deserve to be the ones puking their guts out at home and not being able to spread it to anybody because they're jackasses. Why are we still talking flu?
Because it's cold and flu season.
Because it's cold and flu season.
And you know what? Another thing that he just brought up. It is true. You really should. You really got to think about it, because I do know of people that have lost their parents, that are young parents, that didn't quite take good care of themselves. They catch this flu, and then they're in the hospital for less than 24 hours, and then they pass away. Is that really what you want to do? You really want to give somebody a flu, and then they get sick, and then they're stuck, you know, having to put their family down under because they caught the flu? I had a friend that literally lost her mother, you know, a couple years back because she had caught the flu and got sick, and had to go to the hospital, and it was too late.
You know, there's a lot of people out there with breathing problems and stuff, and then you come and you bring them, start getting them cold, and they catch bronchitis, pneumonia, somehow.
Asthma, yep.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Think of all those poor kids out there that, you know, need those breathing treatments. Or those people that are in an ICU, the ICU. Think twice before you go into a mall or a shopping center. Just give everybody else a chance. That's all I say. And we love you guys no matter what. Even if you are out there giving each other the flu.
Yeah.
Or a cold.
It's okay. We still love you. Let's check into this insanity video here. I have no idea what we're even about to watch.
Bunch of idiots said insanity.
One saying you're gonna bust my windshield out. You're trying to hit me. You're trying to. Dude, what?
Guy's trying to hit her.
You're wearing a fucking wall. You got an earring in your ear too. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What the hell does that mean? What are you gonna do? What the hell does that mean? You're the one who's talking about you're gonna bust my windshield.
I need to call Sam.
You're trying to hit me in your truck. You're gonna bust my windshield. What the hell?
I still don't see him trying to hit her.
You got problems.
They obviously turned on the camera and after the fact.
How stupid is that?
You're the one coming up to me in the
I don't even know what the hell happened. I like totally
He
missed it.
said nothing to her. She started yelling at him, trying to hit me.
I'm not gonna do a goddamn thing other than tell you.
Somebody's releasing them.
Bust you up, and you up.
He's gonna see in that particular situation. There's people in the background clapping, and that guy was gonna beat everybody's ass. It's terrible when you have to lose it, right? You know what? Fuck this particular video. I'm gonna use that word loosely because it's not the one I wanted to watch.
Picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I think there's a better
Just
one.
saying.
This one right
Just throwing that
here.
out there.
I think this is a better video. I've seen
I'd
some
like
of
to
this.
order today.
Can we get the stuff to go since we're not welcome? Children are not welcome to any
Children are welcome if the adults are here with them.
Listen, this one's stepped on my foot, that one's that. No, excuse me, no, nothing.
She just
I'm
said
trying
right
to
there,
do something.
okay,
I need small.
that
The lady in the purple.
the lady in the purple's children had stomped on the woman in the pink's feet, and they were rude.
Well, we all know children. Do they also know, you know, when they're messing around in the store?
Kids are jackasses.
They're kids. Kids are kids.
Kids do stupid shit, right?
And so do adults.
Yep.
And here's this lady being a jackass. She is not the owner of the store. She is not anything to the store. I totally agree with the lady in the purple so far, because
Yeah.
kids are going to be kids. And if you're going to go out in public, guess what? You're going to come amongst all sorts of people that are going to step on you, push on you, sneeze on you.
You're gonna have to learn to brush some shit off.
You got to deal with people.
Yes, we did. You weren't there.
You didn't get me. She was
We're not gonna fight. Can we just have it to go? This is when.
And she's asking for the stuff to go.
That's right, it is proper school.
Wait, should we just have to go?
She's trying
Yeah,
to
she
get her
just
kids
wants
out
to
of
get
there.
out of there.
Yeah, she feels
I don't
terrible.
want anything. I'm not hungry.
This is totally ridiculous. And the
This lady is being
Oh yeah, this lady and this guy are ridiculous.
They're being mean.
Yeah.
They obviously do not have grandkids. They do not have, you know, nieces and nephews or anything.
And if they have any kids,
They're
they're
rude
kids
to 'em.
that they stole and then got chained up in their basement.
It's only speculation.
Yeah, this could be irresponsible speculation, but it's possibly also true.
Find out.
Number 4.
First, I'm ready to call the police. Well, I want you to know what my order is. Have a good day. Here we go, motherfucker! Oh, this
Look at that, she had her hands behind her neck, and now she's like,
This lady just fucking.
She was calm and collected, had her hands behind her back, and then she's like, here we go, MFer.
She snapped 2 shades on that guy.
Just like that, too, that sound.
I don't want you to call cops! Oh, no!
Sure, she's hitting him now.
Yeah, she's hitting
Oh, she's trying to hit the other worker.
all workers. I can't tell which
She
fast
wants.
food chain this is.
She
though.
wants food. We don't care what fast food chain it is. But you know what I'm beginning to realize is that eating fast food is probably one of the causes that drives you to this anger, right?
Yes, you probably
You're
shouldn't eat that.
You find yourself in this type of place or this situation and you're eating these things and these processed foods. It's really like not good for your body and your mind. It's driving you insane. And this is the proof right here. Go shopping at Walmart, right? You could go to a great grocery store. It's worth it sometimes to spend a couple extra dollars to go to a high-end store than it is to go into Walmart because you'll lose your fucking mind. And like they got 8,000 lanes, none of them are open, and there's jackasses just fucking as far as the eye can see. What are you gonna do in that situation? You're gonna freak, right? It's like I don't even want to be in there. I hate shopping in general, but that fucking store sometimes, and it's just because the store itself is stupid. The whole thing, the whole situation, the whole design, and everything about it. Walmart, you suck it. I'm just putting it out there right now. You're a big corporate building, and you guys suck it.
You know, on that topic, I'm going to have to actually have you watch something because they show Mexico having a better Walmart.
Mexico has, I believe
better
that,
Walmart than the United States.
I believe
they
that,
show
actually.
homemade baked foods, breads, everything that they normally eat in Mexico already pre-made or from them. They've handmade all of this stuff and they put it out there for their customers.
Oh, that's crazy.
And all their vegetables look like they're fresh.
And you know, over here, everything in the bakery section in Walmart, it's like the loaves of bread are even, everything's the same. It's like all uniform, but it's like uniformatively shit. You can look that word up. It doesn't exist in the dictionary. But go ahead and try.
It's under logic.
Yeah, it's under logically ridiculous at Walmart. It's a Walmart.
Yes.
It's a
we're going to have to do a dictionary on Logic's dictionary. And we're going to put like all of his favorite words and what they actually mean.
There's always a meaning.
We're going to definitely do that.
Let's watch the rest of this. Let's just watch the rest of this. I want to see somebody like lose it again. I'm kind of interested.
Ooh, now she's shoving
She's
the
hitting
person
everyone
behind her. And now the manager. She's kicking him. He's pulling her out of there.
Fast food angers people. Fast food
Way to
angers
go
people.
for that manager, though, that he...
I don't know this guy. I just hope that, like, you don't racially profile anybody that comes to the store because we came in as customers. And to me, I'm just telling you the vibe I got. That I looked like he was trying to accuse us of stealing this vibe based on how it looks.
She's like racial profiling.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Don't racial profile.
We don't want to see it twice. Yeah, that went on a long time. Let's go here.
Sorry about that.
No, we're sorry about nothing. Fuck that shit. What do we got here?
Face like that again. I asked you to get the hell out of my face before I did that. I don't have to deal with her. She's not respecting my space. I have a right to take my space and my child's space and make sure we're safe. She's violating my space.
Right there.
I'm not doing anything. She has to be doing this. Me and my lunch, which I pay for. Jeff,
My name is Bob.
My name
There we
is
go.
Jen.
Let's step it up to something a little more pleasant
My name
than
is
just jackasses.
Jen.
Oh my god. What you gonna do?
Wait.
Oh, look at that girl's eyes.
Wait, people.
I thought you were Bob.
She opens them
Wait,
up
people.
there.
Do you
know
that
you're
crazy? Yes.
Yes, you are.
Do you see me? Yes, I do see you. Hi guys.
Hi.
She keeps
I'm
passing out.
better. I have a. What is this? It's a sling.
I said, I feel black. And you said, you are. And then I looked in the mirror and I'm Mexican. And I'm not black.
So he feels both.
That's it. I don't think there's enough drugs in this world to really make that happen to you, but this guy clearly, he went black. They thought he was Mexican instead, and he's disappointed because he's not black. I'm with him on that, that disappointment, because, why wouldn't you want to be black? There's a lot of great things that come with that. This guy was like, he was right, like on the right track, but he was called out as a Mexican, I mean, sorry, guy. Mexicans are awesome too, but it just makes you look like a big jackass because you can't handle your drugs. Deep down, that's what I wanted to get to saying is he's a jackass because he can't handle his drugs.
The anesthesia is just too much for him.
He didn't have any anesthesia. He's like holding this like it's a wet washcloth. It looks like a wet washcloth.
Wet washcloth.
On the side of his fucking face. They only gave him Novocaine, so his mouth is numb. He's just like talking stupid, I think.
So you're not white, you're Mexican?
Yeah, I'm dark. But I just want these tattoos.
Oh, now he has tattoos.
He's dark and he has tattoos.
And really, they're only
I
little
like
veins.
them.
You got tattoos?
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Right
no.
there.
Those are just lines.
No, they're tattoos.
This is just fucking gross.
Maybe they didn't take your.
There's blood coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, I'm not even watching that. Fucking gross. Here we go.
Right there, yep.
What is that?
Champions League trophy. I won it.
It's a champion trophy. He has won it.
He won a championship trophy right there in the hospital.
What's the red dot on it for, though?
Indian. Oh, this is how the Indian people get the mark on their forehead.
I love it. The Indian guys telling everybody that's how you get the little mark on your forehead and then you can dance.
Yeah, he's telling all the Indian secrets.
He's letting all of us know.
If you guys are worried about, your secrets being released, you might want to look this guy down. You give him a couple of pops and he's like spilling his guts.
Bishop.
Really? Oh, enjoy that ride.
Yeah.
I think this guy's getting it in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nobody assing him, but he may have had it in the ass.
No, he had
How you doing?
drained in his ass.
Yeah, he had no anesthesia either. I think he just went in for like a lower GI or something.
No.
He had a barium
He had a
enema.
cyst. He had a cyst drained.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Didn't you even have to say that?
Well, you want to tell the truth.
Fuck.
He'll tell you
Who
what
are
it is.
you?
I'm your wife.
Oh.
You scored big?
I
You
don't
feeling
think
better?
so. I don't think you scored
Where the
big.
fuck am I?
You're in the hospital.
Oh boy.
Need that to be drained. That's
We had to
terrible.
get that cyst drained on your hiney. Remember?
Did we get a drink?
Yes, we did. You did great.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And he
Awesome.
sat there and let him drain it.
What kind of cyst? I mean, what was in your ass that had to be drained?
oh.
Cyst.
You're the best.
Why? Is this bed?
To the hospital, bro.
You don't need to go to the
Nigga, take me
hospital.
to the hospital. They just shot me, nigga.
Did nobody shoot you?
Shot me, bro.
He's totally
They got me. I didn't even see them niggas. Where they come from?
I don't know, Bishop.
Nigga, why you wasn't looking? Where they come from? Did you hit?
You
Yeah.
can't.
You got hit?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, now she's gonna play with them on this one and go into how she was also hit in this. What seems to be an apparent
She's playing along.
drive-by. I have no idea what happened to this guy though.
Where?
In my shoulder, too.
Yeah, it is wisdom.
Bro, we gotta go, bro.
I don't know. There's blood all over his shirt.
Hit the
It's
gas.
sticking out of his mouth.
Bro, I want to go run and
Oh,
go,
yeah,
come
he was
on,
probably
nigga, I'm
just
hurt,
had-
nigga. I
You
ain't shot me
liar.
on my fucking shoulder, bro. Bro, you...
Where you? Yes.
He went to the dentist. I mean, the fuck. What did the dentist got in there, man? I've gone to the dentist so many times. I never got anything like this. I never come out of there. Thankfully, I guess. But I don't know. I've never got nothing good out of the dentist like this.
Bro, we got shot,
Like
bro. We got fucking shot.
Bishop, quit talking.
Bro, we just got shot.
No,
Nigga,
we
what the
didn't.
fuck you
Okay, stop
about?
talking.
Oh! Oh!
Get in the car.
Nigga, oh! Both shots!
He's been shot. 3 spots of blood.
It's me.
She's like, who are you? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, she looks very intrigued in this entire situation. Intrigued to say, why the hell is anyone here? What is going on? Isn't it funny though, like with people, even like kids, you know, you get a kid all fucked up like this, and
They forget everything.
they
Beforehand.
forget a bunch of shit, but like
And after.
they're looking around, but they know, they're like so aware still of like what's going on. You know what I mean? They're like more like they're old adults deep down inside. You know, everybody acts the same. If you notice, like when this shit happens, it's funny. You know, you get the same result whether you're a kid or an adult. You're both like you both go stupid. It's fucking great.
She's looking around. She's like, this is nuts.
Say hello. It's me.
Hello?
Poor thing. It's me. What's
I
going
was
on?
wondering.
Afterwards, yes, you would just give me a hug. What's up, Mama?
What's up, baby?
What's up?
Hey, oh.
I think she was about to say it.
Then 3
Look at all those fucking wires everywhere. Like not on the guy, but on the wall with the TV monitor.
Jordan, stop yelling. Calm down.
Computer wires and everything. I mean, it's like the wires down here. It's just like a cluster of shit.
Calm down.
Jordan.
Doctor.
You have 2 eyes.
Hey, how you doing?
You have 2
Cries.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Doctor.
You have 2 eyes.
We're watching some people that got blasted. We were like going over some
You believe her?
some people that were losing their minds and shit, but we decided that it was just ridiculous. You know, it's like, it's Friday night. We're supposed to be having a good time. It was still a good time, but, you know, like watching stupid people, it's just frustrating. And I know, everybody knows it. It's just frustrating. So we switched up to some wasted kids and adults. It's a much better time.
Some anesthesia
No, she's
problems.
looking at you. You have 2 eyes.
I don't believe her. I don't believe you. Who am I supposed to believe then? Do you have glasses on? I think I have 3 eyes.
Dude, it's a complete, like, mixed up thing. You know, we're a reaction, a logically, you know, we're logic and reason.
Yeah.
In theory, we like to, like, logically add
Yeah.
reason to certain situations. It's an educational channel, you know.
Stop.
Particularly,
Stop
like,
doing your
in
hair
most
like
cases, we're gonna,
While having a lot of fun.
yeah, while having fun, we like to take in, you know, critique a situation from mostly what, you know, like whatever it is. Like, say you got people losing their minds. We started this off earlier in the broadcast, but so say you have, like, you know, some jackasses that are arguing back and forth. We like to kind of take and like kind of like dive into both sides and explain why it's stupid to argue. It's just, you know, it's simple in a way. But then if you get aggravated doing something, and then we like to go over some funny stuff too. Do you think I know what I'm talking about right now? No.
Of
But
course
of course I do.
Are you orange?
No.
But then, like, with something like this, right?
Wait.
I love to kind of like touch on to see how fake or set up it is, or like with the children and adults too, at the exact same situation. I love to see how the similarities are in the reaction to like wasted kids and wasted adults, because people are like the same, right? You get the same, you almost get the same response and the same reaction to show like that our brains actually are functioning all of the time at the same level. Like even right now, you know, like say you're an adult, you feel like you're a child still. You still feel all of that younger. You don't feel the aging and everything else. You still feel like that kid, and you want to have fun. And I like to feel and see those similarities. Yeah, so sorry for explaining it all like that, but that's what I'm trying to do here in the for the most part.
Oh, girl, you're on the tip. Girl, you better calm down, because you're on the tip right now. I'm finna give you another shot. I don't know who we with right now, because I get on that tip so quick, and I get the...
We also make music. We might do some music reaction stuff. I don't know yet. We've done a few videos. We've been around for a month or two. We've been down for a little bit because of like cold and flu season. We touched on that too in the beginning. We logically and reasonably spoke about why you don't go out in public while you're sick. You know,
right.
It was just so. It was like it was a perfect topic for cold and flu season. So we went with it. What else do we got? I don't know. We're just kind of like playing it by ear and winging it. We got some computer program stuff here. So I wanted to try it live and see how it, and how it goes, or see what we can do. There's so many people on YouTube, so many different channels doing so many different things. Figured we'd come in here and try to do, do our thing. We watch a shit ton of videos on here. Just to even say, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks. It's really good to connect too.
Appreciate that comment. Trying to make it good, and again, and a lot of the videos and stuff are already out here, right? Everybody has this stuff's here, and it gets filed around all over the place. But I love more trying to kind of do. It's more like a human behavioral experiment opposed to anything else. I love to see the way that people react in all these different situations and how similar they are, and in the situations that, like arguments or when you're having a good time, like what is the similarities of the environment that these types of things happen in. So it's kind of cool to talk about that stuff. Let's see some more wasted people.
That's why your arms.
Hey, thanks for that sub. When we're all done here streaming and stuff, we'll give you, we'll do the same. We'll give you a checkout. We'll come by, check you out, see what you got going on, and all of that good stuff too. I'd love to see your channel.
Fell out. Got him! Girl, you won't think you get. Girl, what up? What are these bitches?
Oh, this is a good one. She's like lost her mind completely.
Bitches, ready? Hit that hoe.
See, I didn't see this yet. She did. She probably like previewed this shit before me.
Yeah.
Lost for days. Lost for days, nigga.
I gotta start right now. It's like, I don't know what she's got or like what they gave her particularly.
Anesthesia.
They probably gave her enough for an elephant, it seems like, right out of the gate. But and then the government goes and makes something like that illegal. Could you imagine if everybody was like that? There'd be nobody out there hurting each other. You wouldn't have people fighting in Walmart or at the McDonald's store chain thing.
Well, I don't know, you put the costumes that people wear for Walmart, it kind of causes the arguments automatically. You can't go into Walmart dressed in those costumes.
There'd be more people laughing. A lot less shit would get done, I'm sure. There'd be like probably, we would wind up in more like the world of Idiocracy. I don't know if you've seen anybody seen that movie, but check out Idiocracy. Yeah, that's probably what we'd end up with if the government didn't regulate drugs and stuff like this. But
I do say that it's not like Hollywood great, but it has great potential because it has the right idea to make you understand why.
Yeah.
Not to have a bunch of kids.
And And that had nothing to do with this, but we're
No.
gonna go back to this. We're gonna hit onto this little girl again and see what she's doing here. She was like 13,
wait till
14
she
years
says what
old.
she's gonna put in her mouth in the end. That's all I have to say. The nurses are
in the car.
Okay,
The nurses had
I can't
it.
even
She's
help
like,
it.
I can't hold on to this wheelchair any longer.
Normally, I wouldn't even want to laugh about that, but that's some funny stuff because.
Well, she's on anesthesia. She can't control what she's thinking and saying.
And she's like, and she thinks she's running to like a 5-star show here. She's singing and going.
She's 16 or 17.
And this other person cuts across the camera screen, and she's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
And it's her mom.
It's her. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, you stop.
No,
That's not-
I didn't drive. I know.
Dr. Psalm said.
She needs to drive it.
She needs to drive. Isn't that again? Now, did they give her drugs or did they give her like 25 beers? You know, because after about 20 beers, isn't that the common answer? Give me the keys. I need to drive. Probably not safe, but it happens.
Says you cannot drive and you cannot go out tonight. You cannot do anything tonight. You're done. You gotta go home. I'm going with you.
But you don't, girl. Come on.
She wants to go home. It's Friday night.
I miss you.
need-
I'm choking.
No, you're not choking.
Wait, you're gonna find out what
I
she's
know.
really choking
She's
on in
cho-
a second.
she's
They're
choking.
choking on something. Listen,
I know, but I
very
just
carefully.
everybody take a good look at her choke face.
Now take.
Hold on,
now,
hold on.
Take a break.
I'm absorbing the choke face. Can you guys? I'm gonna move out of the way so you can see the choke face. I'm blocking a little bit. It's wonderful. I like that choke face.
Wait till you find out what she's really choking on.
She's like
This is
Novocaine.
a 16-year-old girl.
Here we go.
Listen to it. No, come on. Come on.
Choking on a big fat black dick.
I'm not even supposed to laugh here.
Nurse, the mom. Oh my goodness! You know that they're just like.
Could
oh
you
my
imagine
goodness,
standing
what
there?
is going on in that poor girl's brain?
Yeah, no, from the mother's point of view, right? Just picture
Oh,
being
my
this
goodness.
young girl's mother. You're standing there and you're like, she's choking on what? And what was it? And she's like, and not only was she choking on a big, you know what, but it was black, right? She was specific. Yeah, she's very descriptive, very specific on what she was choking on. Why?
So you know what's really going on is
what's going on in the back?
happened before.
It either happened before or
she's been imagining this.
Yeah, that's a deep down imagination that just came out with a whole bunch of drugs.
One or the other.
Yeah, she's been watching a lot of YouTube
or porn.
No.
BBC.
No.
Big black cock.
Oh my God. She even like cut it down to the abbreviation as if she was searching for it on a fucking porn site. That's even better yet because now you know she's been imagining it deep down. She's been searching it out. She knows what the BBC is. Look at, hey, if anybody hasn't heard BBC, Google it, right? You didn't hear it from here.
No, you heard it from the little girl.
The little girl said it.
Bleeding.
Ah! You're hurting me.
Keyshawn, I am your mom.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Okay, for a minute I thought he was. For a minute I thought he was driving, right? So there must.
The camera's just angled
Yeah,
differently.
so this is obviously somewhere European, overseas from us, anyways, because they're on the wrong side of the car,
Yeah,
which is
so it could be
weird.
Europe.
Or they're mailmen, they're delivering mail.
I did not kill your mom.
Yeah!
I did not. I am.
Oh, God, no,
I'm your mom.
no!
Keyshawn, stop yelling.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Why you kill my mom? What did she do to you?
I am your mom.
You killed my mom.
You killed my mama. No, he didn't.
No, she did.
She did. All right, so let's see here. So yeah, those were people. Those really were all people that lost it completely. You know, either way, whether it was in the fast food restaurant, a grocery store, outdoors, or they got drugged up at the hospital or dentist and lost it in their car, the parking lot, or somewhere on the way home. There's people that lost it, and it was in their own unique situations.
Their brains helped the anesthesia or whatever else is going on.
If you're not losing your mind due to drugs, you've lost your mind because you're eating refined foods, you're eating bullshit, fast foods and garbage, or you're shopping in places that would anger anyone. It would anger a mother cat that didn't have any babies at all. And you're going to ask, how was she a mother cat? Because she wanted to be. And that's why she went to the store to buy stuff for her kittens. And she couldn't do it. She couldn't have them because she hated the store so much. People, they lose their minds in these situations. So watch out for shitty stores. Watch out for don't eat fast foods. Get a salad or a frozen pizza. Don't eat a frozen pizza. I'm just kidding. That's shit too. But it's probably better than McDonald's, I would still say. The sauce is probably shit. All the sugar and stuff in the sauce. Pepperonis on a pizza, guys. Pepperonis are full of shit. They're delicious. They smell wonderful. They taste wonderful. They're sticks of poison, right? Cheese comes from a cow's ass or their teats, and then it gets formed into cheese.
It's definitely not the ass.
It's not. Wasn't. We don't want ass cheese. You know, don't eat that cheese, especially. Keep that cheese. Set that cheese aside for someone else. Plus, there might be hay and stuff in it too, and you know, as people, we don't typically eat hay. Avoid the hay cheese.
No one eats
ass
hay.
cheese. You go with the booby cheese. The booby cheese, it's like milk down. It could be Munster cheese. It could be. Isn't it funny, like, when they can take, like, squirt some teats into so many different varieties and qualities of cheese? I don't know, it blows my mind. It's one set of milks, tons of cheeses. How do they get it? I don't know. Unless you get, like, a sheep, though. You know, if you switch it from, like, a cow's milk, if you made cheese from a cow, but then made cheese from a sheep, they're two different cheeses, totally. So you can't even confuse those two. Sheep's milk cheese is the shit that they light on fire in those, like, Greek restaurants. And the Oompa cheese, and they dump brandy and lemon juice on it, and you eat it. It's so good. Yeah, sheep's milk cheese. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you all a wonderful evening. If you didn't get a chance to see the whole video, skip back through it. There's some parts in it that were total bullshit, but there's some wonderful things that you could find that will touch you deep in your heart and in your soul, wherever that's located through your heart section. It's in there. I know it is. We got one, whether we think so or not, right? We're Logic and Reason.
We're out.
We're out. Have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're almost out. We gotta I gotta trail back a few feet, look around the corner, and hit the stop streaming button, and then wish you all a wonderful night. Peace.